Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of Sit the Fuck Down, where I tell people that think they have a point, they don't. Look who's sitting the fuck down with me today! Hey guys, it's Cici. She's a coworker and I love her. She's one of my favorite people at work.
Me too.
Aw, thank you.
It's Black History Month still. I know people are so riled up about it, but we went through some of the comments because we made some amazing Black History videos this month, and we just found racist comments. So we just want to talk about them?
Yeah. Here we go. Oh boy. Let me preface this one by saying that I forgot to click on the read more for this comment, but I think you'll get the gist from this. It's not complete, but here we go. Miss Panda Cupcake says, "What do you want me to say? Sorry for being white. I get that racism is alive and well and it is terrible, but why are only white people targeted in any of these videos? I have a black roommate and she keeps saying crap about white people in front of me. She would bite my head off if I said something bad about black people, which I wouldn't do anyway because I'm not so arrogant that I think all black people are the same. I experience racism every day and I can't say anything because my ancestors treated me badly." That's where the
it needs to end there anyway. All right, how do you feel about that?
I know that this sounds really mean, but you need to get the fuck over it, because if you read a fucking history book in your life, you'll know why black people make fun of white people.
And nobody's asking you to apologize. That's literally not what is being said. The problem is people are defensive because they don't want to talk about those certain race issues. And because they don't want to talk about it, they just want to yell and say black people are being racist or people of color being racist. No, we just want to talk about these issues, and we welcome you to talk about these issues too. I would love for my white friends to have this discussion with me. I welcome it. You know?
I welcome it too.
I welcome it, and I feel like we create these videos to open up a dialogue between you and your friends, not to exclude you in any kind of way, but for you to know that these things are actually happening, and we're going through them, we live them, so we want to talk about our experiences just as much as you want to talk about yours. If you feel so threatened about it, why don't you talk more so about why you feel threatened and have those discussions with people of color?
Nobody in their right mind is asking you to apologize for being white. But the point of these types of videos is to let white people understand their privilege. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging your privilege. Like I have privilege, you have privilege, we all have some form of privilege, but wonderful things can happen when we acknowledge it.
So many things. You open yourself up to different cultures and ideas that you never had. But when you close those doors and you create barriers, you're just gonna be angry and nothing is gonna be soaked into your brain. It's just sheer ignorance.
Let's talk about what your interpretation of racism is. You are saying that when a black person makes fun of a white person, that's racist. You also need to understand that racism is not just on a person-to-person basis, it's also institutional. It's ingrained within the way that people see us. It's in the way that I see you, you see me. It's ingrained in society, it's ingrained in it's ingrained in laws. You need to understand that racism is not a two-way street.
It's not.
A black person making fun of a white person, it has very different implications than a white person making fun of black people.
And I'm sorry that you feel like you don't understand that because your ancestors were the reason that caused that. But at the end of the day, that is just the reality that we're living in. And you can't make those statements because of what your ancestors did. And you have people have so many other things going on in their life that are so great. Why do you need to hone in on this one fact that you can't say racist shit? That can be okay. Can you get through the day without saying racist shit and being upset about it? I think that's fair.
And you might respond by saying oh, but I don't own slaves. I don't think that we should be segregated. Whether you fucking know it or not, you're benefiting from all of the awful shit that white people have done in the past.
Yeah.
And for that, you still have your privilege. So, Little Miss Cupcake, sit the fuck down.
Man Bear Dude is his name. All I want to know is where exactly are all these black people who are getting fire hosed out of Starbucks? Where are all the lynch mobs and black men getting hanged and dragged behind cars till there's nothing but bone and meat? Where is all this literal oppression I keep hearing about?
Have you, looked on the fucking news lately, bitch?
Have you stepped outside of a Starbucks and read a newspaper or gone to the South and heard of these stories of people still getting lynched and still getting harassed and still getting dragged upon cars because of the mere fact of the color of their skin? Because it still happens.
You have access. I'm pretty sure that since you made this fucking comment, I'm pretty sure that you have access to the internet. So I recommend that you actually, look this fucking shit up, because it's not our responsibility to tell you where this shit is happening. You can look this up for your goddamn self. So, kind sir, sit the fuck down. Susie Q on Twitter says, Try to stop breaking the law and you won't get killed. Problem solved.
That's the answer? I didn't know that was the answer.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
She has the solution.
Yeah, no, like, I'm so sorry. Like, black people are just so fucking stupid that they don't know, I'm sure.
I should tell everyone. That's not an okay statement. People are getting shot literally with their hands up. Granted, whatever happens, whether it's legal or illegal, when someone surrenders and the white flag is drawn, that doesn't mean clear a barrel through their whole body. Just empty lead out into a person's body until they're just like it's just excessive. It's beyond just treating someone with human decency and being shot like a dog in the street, and you're going off the fact of us doing things that are illegal. Does that sound right to you?
We really question your humanity if that doesn't sound right to you. I recommend you trying to say that to a black person in real life. If you think you're so fucking smart with your fucking advice.
Yeah, I would say that you just need to talk to some more people of color.
Let's break this down for you in a term that you might understand. Usually, probably with white women. When a woman, usually white in news, says that she's gotten raped, a lot of people say, "Well, what were you wearing? Did you provoke him? What did you do wrong?" This is called victim blaming. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but... And
I feel like you just lack empathy, and that's kind of just sad. And that's just like the reality of a lot of things going on with our youth right now.
Yeah, like your cute little piece of advice, lady, it says a lot more about you than it says about black people.
Yeah. Kind of got you summed up.
So, Susie Q, sit the fuck down. Last one is by Christina Gloka. # being a black girl is lit. But if being a white girl is lit was trending, it'd be considered racist. Side-eye emoji. Okay, once again, white girl that thinks that she's being cute.
Why are you so aggressive or like just angry at the fact that we like to have things for ourselves and like to create hashtags? We didn't say it was racist if you did a white girl hashtag. Do it. Why? I feel like you just feel threatened by the fact that we have this.
Once again, fucker, I really think that it says more about you than it says about black girls because like you are basically interpreting being a black girl is lit as black girls are better than white girls, which is not what the fucking hashtag is saying.
We're just empowering our people, and that's totally fine. And I'm sorry that people feel so like attacked when it's literally not meant for you. But if you want to read so much into it, I really don't care because it's not for you. Why do you even care?
Yeah.
Why do you care? We're just living in a world where we're just trying to learn to love ourselves every day as a people.
Because your people tell us every day that we're not beautiful. So, Christina, sit the fuck down. That's it for Sit the Fuck Down. Thank you so much for joining me, Cici.
Chris.
It's...
just tackling ignorant comments a day at a time.
Yeah, that's basically our everyday life, right?
Yeah, that's what we live for. We just want you to open up dialogue and not be trolls on YouTube.
Like we're all just trying to learn from each other. Like I learn from you, you learn from me, and
vice versa. Hard truths. We all deal with hard truths. It's what life is about. But we learn when we like open up to those hard truths and become honest with ourselves.
Absolutely. Cool. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Cool. That's it.
How do you think that went?
Yeah, I think that was great.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get something out of this.
Awesome.